In this video, we will solve some questions on vectors. Our first question is, find the angle between a vector I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap and b vector minus I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. See, we know that a vector dot b vector is equals to mod of a mod of b cos theta. So to find the dot product of these two vectors, 1 multiplied by minus 1, it will be equal to minus 1. 2 multiplied by positive 1, it will be equal to 2, and minus 1 multiplied by minus 2, it will be equal to plus 2. So this is the dot product of these two vectors, and then modulus of a, it will be 1 square plus 2 square plus 1 square multiplied by modulus of b minus 1 square, or I can say 1 square plus again 1 square plus 2 square multiplied by cos theta. So this will be root 6 multiplied by root 6 multiplied by cos theta, and this will be equal to 3. So cos theta will be equal to 3 upon 6, or I can say 1 upon 2. So theta will be equal to 60 degree. So this is the angle between these two vectors. Now next question is, find lambda if this vector is perpendicular to this vector. When two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then theta is 90, and what is cos 90? Cos 90 is 0. So I can say that if two vectors are perpendicular, then what will be the value of a dot b? It will be equal to 0. So taking the dot product, 2 4s are 8, lambda and minus 2 lambda, then 1 and minus 2 is equals to 0. So 6 is equals to 2 lambda, and lambda is equals to 3. So the answer is lambda is equal to 3. Now our third question is, we have to find a unit vector which is parallel to the resultant of these two vectors. So what will be the resultant of these two vectors? I cap plus 3 I cap, it will be 4 I cap, 4 j cap and minus 5 j cap, it will be minus j cap, and minus 2 k cap plus k cap, it will be equal to minus k cap. This is the resultant of a vector and b vector, and we have to find the unit vector. So what will be the modulus or the magnitude of this vector? It will be 16 plus 1 plus 1 square root. It will be equal to root 18. And what will be the unit vector? It will be r vector divided by mod of r vector. So it will be 4 I cap minus j cap minus k cap upon root 18. So this is a unit vector which is parallel to the resultant of the given two vectors. Next question is, if modulus of a vector plus b vector is equals to modulus of a vector minus b vector, then we have to find the angle between a vector and b vector. Okay, what is the modulus of a plus b? It is a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta whole root. And what will be the modulus of this? It will be a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta whole root. Root will be cancelled, a square will be cancelled, and b square will be cancelled. So it will be 2ab cos theta is equals to minus 2ab cos theta, or I can write it as 4ab cos theta is equals to 0, or cos theta is equals to 0, or theta is equals to 90 degree. So a and b both will be perpendicular to each other. Our next question is find a vector whose length is 7 units and which is perpendicular to given two vectors. See, when the question is asking for a vector which is perpendicular to given two vectors, then we have to find the cross product of them. So first of all, I am finding the cross product of A and B by the determinant method. So using the determinant method, A 2 minus 3 and 6, 2 minus 3 and 6, and B 1 1 minus 1, 1 1 minus 1. So it will be like this. So for solving the first row for the I cap, leaving this row and this row, minus 3 into minus 1, it will be 3, 6 into 1, 6. Similarly for j cap, leaving this row and this row, 2 into minus 1, it will be minus 2, 6 1 ja 6. And again for this, leaving this row and this row, 2 1 ja 2, and it will be minus 3. So it will be minus 3 I cap plus 8 j cap plus 5 k cap. This is the cross product of A and B. This vector is perpendicular to the both vectors. Now its length should be 7. So first of all I will find a unit vector so that its length becomes 1, and it will be equal to C vector upon mod of C vector. So C vector is minus 3 I cap plus 8 j cap plus 5 k cap upon modulus of this 3 square plus 8 square plus 5 square and whole root. This will be equal to minus 3 I cap plus 8 j cap plus 5 k cap, and on solving this we will get 7 root 2. So this is C cap. This is a unit vector which is perpendicular to both A vector and B vector. Now our required vector is its length should be 7 times, so multiplying it by 7, minus 3 I cap plus 8 j cap plus 5 k cap upon 7 root 2. This is the required vector. You can cancel 7. This vector is perpendicular to both of them and its length is 7 units. Next question is, two ships A and B are moving in XY plane such that their velocities are VA and VB. Ship B is moving in such a speed that it always remains in the north of A. So when ship A is at that point, then ship B was at this point. When ship A is moving towards east, then ship B is moving in the speed such that it always remains in north of A. So we have to find the ratio of VA and VB. How to do it? If both are moving in the horizontal direction with the same speed, then it will be possible that VB remains always in the north of A. So I can write it as the horizontal component of VB means in this direction its component will be VB cos 45. This should be equal to horizontal component of VA. VA is horizontally, so it will be VA. Now question is asking for the ratio of VA and VB. It will be equal to cos 45. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So this is the answer. Next question is, a particle is moving eastward at 6 meter per second, and after 6 seconds it was moving 60 degree north of east. Means initially it was moving in this direction with 6 meter per second. So I can write it as initial velocity, that is u, is 6 I cap, the positive direction, and after 6 seconds it was moving 60° north of east, means this is east and this is north, so it come here and moving in this direction 60° north of east, so making the angle of 60° from east direction towards north direction. So final velocity v is equal to, it is also with the same speed, so how to write this vector? If I am taking the horizontal direction, it is of 6, so it will be 6 cos 60° I cap and 6 sin 60° j cap. This is v, this one is u vector and this one is v vector. I can simplify it as 3 I cap plus 3 root 3 j cap. Now question is asking for average acceleration. Acceleration will be equal to final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. Final velocity is 3 I cap plus 3 root 3 j cap minus initial velocity was 6 I cap upon time is 6. On solving it, we will get modulus of a vector as modulus of this much, and it will be equal to 1 meter per second square. So the acceleration will be 1 meter per second square. Next question is, we have to find a vector which is parallel to 3 I cap plus 4 j cap and its magnitude should be equal to the magnitude of 7 I cap plus 4 j cap. So when we have to find a vector which is parallel to a given vector, then always we used to find its unit vector. So its unit vector will be a vector upon modulus of a vector. A vector is 3 I cap plus 4 j cap upon what will be its modulus? 3's square 9, 4's square 16, taking the square root it will become 5, so it will be 3 by 5 I cap plus 4 by 5 j cap. Now its magnitude should be equal to b vector. Finding the magnitude of b vector, it will be 7 square plus 4 squares root, it will be 49 plus 16's square root. 49 plus 16, that is root 65, and so the required vector will be multiplying of both, it will be root 65 multiplied by 3 by 5 I cap plus 4 by 5 j cap. Next question is, magnitude of two equal forces is equal to the magnitude of their resultant. Means question is saying that if I am taking two forces as A and B, then magnitude of these forces are equal as they are equal vectors, and it is also equal to the magnitude of their resultant. It will be equal to R, modulus of R. We have to find the angle between the both forces. So we know that R is equals to modulus of R is equals to square root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta, taking each of them as x. So x square will be equal to x square plus 2x square cos theta. So I can write it as x square will be cancelled out, taking this x square towards that side, it will be minus x square. Minus x square is equals to 2x square cos theta, or I can write it as cos theta is equals to minus of half, or theta is equals to 120 degree. Next question is, find the component of a vector 2 I cap plus 3 j cap along b vector I cap plus j cap. See, whenever we have to find the component, then we have to find the component of this. So we have to find a cos theta, and along this, in the direction of b cap, this is the required vector, or I can write it as a b cos theta upon mod of b multiplied by b cap can be written in the form of b vector upon mod of b. AB cos theta is a vector dot b vector upon mod of b's square multiplied by b vector. So the dot product of a and b, 2 into 1 2 and 3 into 1 3, so it will be equal to 5 upon what will be the modulus of b, it will be root 2. Clear? The square of root 2 will be 2 multiplied by b vector is I cap plus j cap. So this is the component of a vector along b vector. If we have to find the component of b vector along a vector, then replace a with b and replace b with a. Now our next question is, prove that this one, what is this? This is ab sin theta's square. And what is this? This is a square b square, and this one is a square b square cos square theta. Okay, taking a square b square common, we will get 1 minus cos square theta, which is equal to sin square theta. So I can write it as ab sin theta's whole square, because it is a square b square and this one is sin square theta, so it will be ab sin theta's whole square, which is equal to this. Hence proved. Next question is, if two unit vectors a cap and b cap are inclined at theta, then prove this. Since these are the unit vectors, so I can write it as their magnitude will be equal to 1 only. So the magnitude of their resultant of their subtraction, it will be equal to a cap minus b cap's modulus. It will be equal to mod of a cap square plus mod of b cap square minus 2 mod of a cap mod of b cap cos theta. So it will be equal to 1 plus 1 minus 2 cos theta's square root, or I can write it as 2 1 minus cos theta. As we know that by the trigonometry, 1 minus cos theta is equal to 2 sin square theta by 2. So 2 into 2 4, and the root of 4 is again 2, and root of sin square theta by 2 will be sin theta by 2, and this one was a cap minus b cap. Next question is, sum of magnitude of two forces is 18 Newton. There are two forces and their sum is 18 Newton. Let forces are P and Q. Okay, and question is saying that their sum of their magnitude is 18 Newton. Okay, so P plus Q is equals to 18. Now the magnitude of their resultant is 12 Newton. Okay, resultant, let their resultant is R, and question is saying that mod of R is equals to 12. If resultant is perpendicular to the smaller force, let P is smaller. Okay, question is saying that resultant is perpendicular to the smaller force, means in that formula tan beta, which will be equal to q sin theta upon P plus Q cos theta, beta is 90 degree, so tan 90 degree, it will be equal to q sin theta upon p plus q cos theta. Tan 90 degrees, I can say 1 by 0 sin 90 upon cos 90, it will be equal to 1 by 0. Taking 1 by 0 and cross multiplying it, we will get p plus q cos theta is equals to 0. So what will be the value of q cos theta from here? It will be equal to minus of p. Fine. And what will be the value of q from here? It will be equal to 18 minus p. Question is saying that to find the magnitude of both forces means we have to find the value of P and Q. So what to do to find the value of P and Q? Let's put it in the formula of R. Since modulus of R vector is 12. So I am applying the formula modulus of R is equals to, or I can say R square is equals to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. Putting the values, R square, 12 square is 144, P square plus Q, 18 minus P whole square plus 2P. What is Q cos theta? Q cos theta is again minus of P. After solving this, we will get the value of P as 5 Newton and Q as 13 Newton. Next question is, we have to find the area of triangle formed by tip of vectors A vector, B vector and C vector. These three vectors are given and we have to find the area of the triangle formed by their tip. See, suppose this is a plane and there are three vectors. This one is first vector, this one is second vector and this one is third vector. So their tips are these are their tips and we have to find the area of this triangle. Okay, now three vectors A vector, B vector and C vector are given. So how to find the area of this triangle? See, you have to find first the sides of the triangle. It means AB vector, it is equal to B minus A. Similarly, AC vector, it will be equal to C minus A, or you can say BC vector, it will be equal to B minus C, or BA vector, it is equal to B minus A. You can find any of them and you can apply the formula of area of triangle, that is equal to half of any two sides such that their starting point is same. Suppose starting point is B, so it will be BC vector cross BA vector or BA cross BC. Since the magnitude of BC cross BA and BA cross BC, magnitude of both the areas are same, so the area of a triangle will be BC cross BA, taking its magnitude and multiplying it by half, or it can also be equal to this one AB cross AC, or it can also be equal to this one CA cross CB. What we have to remember, that in each case the starting point is same. Here starting point is B, here starting point is A, here starting point is C. So for this particular question, I am taking starting point as B. So what will be BA vector? It will be equal to final minus initial. Final is, sorry, in BC it is C minus B, and in BA it is A minus B. Always it is final minus initial, AB, B minus A, AC, C minus A. BC, C minus B, BA, A minus B. So for BA, it will be equal to A vector minus B vector. Putting the values of A vector and B vector, what we will get? We will get minus 3 I cap plus 2 j cap minus 4 k cap. Similarly, for BC vector, we will get C vector minus B vector. It will be equal to minus I cap plus 2 j cap plus k cap. Now what to do? Now I have to find the cross product BA cross BC and then its magnitude. So first of all, finding its cross product, I cap, j cap, k cap, minus 3, 2, minus 4 and minus 1, 2, 1. So it will be equal to 10 I cap plus 7 j cap minus 4 k cap, and I have to find its magnitude. So its magnitude will be equal to square root of 100 plus 7 and 4. 4's will be 16 and 7 will be 49. So it will be under root of 165, which is approx equal to 12.8. Now I have to find the area. So what would be the area of triangle? It will be half of this much, 12.8. It will be equal to 6.4 square units. So this is the final answer.